Hey everybody, it's Nate here with Goalie. If you don't already know us, our mission is to build tech tools for families with neurodiverse children. A lot of our families depend on Medicaid waivers to get the help and services that they need. This video is part of a series where we research these programs state by state and explain them to you jargon-free. Our goal is to help families like yours navigate this difficult process and get the help and coverage that you need. Hey everybody, it's Nate here with Goalie. Welcome to our state-by-state Medicaid waiver series where we talk about the Medicaid waiver process in all 50 states. Today we're going to be focusing on the state of South Dakota, home to not just Mount Rushmore, but also Crazy Horse Memorial, the largest statue in the entire world, standing at over 600 feet. It's not yet completed yet, but we're almost there. Anyways, I was just working on my mountain carving. It's clearly not as good as what you guys going on over there, but enough about statues, enough about mountain carving. Let's talk Medicaid waivers. All right, first of all, where am I right now? So I'm currently on Goalie's forum page. To get here, you're going to type in forum.goalie.co. Once you do, you'll see this webpage in front of your eyes. On it, we talk about all different kinds of things. There's schooling advice, parenting and life advice, Goalie tips, some tech support, and our government waivers section, which we'll be focusing on today. And specifically, we'll be talking about the state of South Dakota and the Medicaid waiver process there. So we're going to be focusing on one main waiver today, the Family Support Service waiver, but there are additional waivers that South Dakota provides. If you want a full list of those waivers, click on this hyperlink right here, and it'll take you to the list of all the waivers offered. We just decided to focus on the waiver that we thought was the best fit for children with developmental disabilities living at home, and that is the Family Support Service waiver. All right, so who can apply for this waiver? So children and adults of all ages who are diagnosed with developmental disabilities can apply for this waiver. South Dakota requires that individuals need at least an intermediate level of care. There actually is a technical definition for an intermediate level of care, but what it essentially means is that the individual or child in this case scenario needs some help and support getting through their everyday activities. There are additional levels of care such as a nursing home or a hospital level of care that mean that you need a nurse by your side at all times, you're hooked up to medical machinery. An intermediate level of care is not as extreme, it just means that you need some help and support getting through your day-to-day activities. This is typically the category that most Goalie families fall under, which is why we're focusing on intermediate level of care for this video. All right, what are the income eligibility requirements? So income eligibility is actually based on child income, not parental income. So you should be able to apply and be eligible for this waiver as long as your child does not earn over $2,300 a month, which, I mean, if they do, power to them. Okay, what do you actually get? So we have the full list of the benefits right here, which you can check out. But essentially, this waiver adds service coordination, respite care, all of these additional things along with standard Medicaid benefits. So you'll get all the typical Medicaid coverage that you would typically get, plus these additional things on top of it, which is aimed at helping people with developmental disabilities. All right, how do you actually apply for this waiver? So the way to apply is to contact your local office, and they'll be able to provide you with more information and determine if this is actually the best fit of a Medicaid waiver for you. To do that, you're going to click on this hyperlink on our forum page, and it will take you to a website that has every single county in South Dakota, and it will be able to say who you should call, the number you should reach out to, and an email as well. So it's a really helpful resource, and your first step should be to talk to them, because as much as I want to help you, they know way more than I do about this entire process. All right, what does the Goalie team think about South Dakota's waiver process, however? So South Dakota actually has a pretty great setup where eligibility is expanded for different vulnerable groups, but they also provide individualized Medicaid applications and services right off the bat. It seems like there may be some short wait lists, which is never a good thing, but based on our research, this shouldn't be longer than a few months. Some states have wait lists up to 10 years, even 15 years. So months is never what you never want to see a wait list, but months is not as bad as it gets in some of these other states. Once your child ages out of some of these base Medicaid services made for children and needs some employment and potentially independent living support in situations, you can coordinate moving on to a different waiver with your individual case manager. So we highly recommend that if your child still is able to qualify for some of the waivers specific to children, get on some of those, and then once your child graduates from them, your case manager will help navigate the process through you. And again, the way to do that is just to contact your local office to talk to them about the process and how to apply. All right, let's go to our goalie waiver scorecard. So based on website clarity and ease of navigation, we give this a 4 out of 5. I mean, there's not a lot of information that you need to find online, but they do have a pretty organized website with compiled information. Again, the best way to do it is really to talk on the phone, but there's nothing blatantly missing online for South Dakota's Medicaid waiver process. In terms of access and requirements of qualification, we give that a 4 out of 5. The only reason we didn't give a 5 essentially is because there's a wait list, and it's only a couple of months, but or that's our estimation. But still, any wait list is not ideal. It is good that South Dakota gets rid of and eliminates income requirements, which is a positive and makes it more accessible to people, but it is not anything special as there's a wait list. In terms of healthcare coverage, again, it's a 3 out of 5. The list that you can see up here is not super long and extensive. It extends Medicaid benefits and then attaches a couple more services on top, but it's not as proficient and good as some other states, which offer a whole boatload of services. Okay, so we do hope that you found this video helpful, but know that there are a lot of other resources out there already, which are really helpful as well. So we decided to compile 3 different hyperlinks here. Feel free to check them out. There's a great list of South Dakota agencies for people with disabilities that's hyperlinked right here, and then 2 individual websites, which are also helpful and can help navigate the process and make it more comprehensible for you. Additionally, you can call South Dakota's Behavioral Services at 605-773-3123, and they'll be another helpful resource to talk to and say, hey, what do I do? I'm a little bit lost here. They'll try to walk you through the way and make it a lot more simplified and easy to navigate. Well, anyways, thank you so much for tuning into the video. We hope you found it helpful. Good luck with the process, and thank you very much for watching.
If you've gone through this process yourself and can add any color to our research, please share your experience in our forum. Your help would be greatly appreciated by families who are new to this. If you're just getting started yourself, don't worry. We're here to help. If you have any questions, ask them in our forum and we'll do our best we can to support you. And lastly, if you found this video helpful, let us know. Drop a like or leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you.